So yesterday was a crazy day at my school. We had some weather things just absolutely uh, just hit us. We had some flash flooding because of the melting of the snow and the amount of rain we received over the last couple of days, and then the rain that hit us yesterday. And so about noonish, we get an email telling us that we're going to send the kids home early. So in the process of letting the kids know and tell them, hey, you got to call your parents, the sirens start going off for tornadoes. So we quickly get the kids in shelter in place, and it was a little hectic. We eventually all the kids got home. The last kid leaving almost an hour and a half after uh, the the original dismissal, our normal dismissal time. Um, I tell you that story because to understand that so often that's what happens to us. There's things that are just out of our control, things that just pop up here and there that we don't have any control over. And so this year, my focus has been on wellness. And I believe there's three areas: the spiritual, the physical, and the emotional piece of wellness. And so we're going to talk about all three of those things. But I think if we're going to focus on one particular area first, it's got to be the spiritual aspect of it. Because I believe the rest of the two build off those. They impact the spiritual, but I think the spiritual actually is the foundation for the other two as well. So we're going to talk about that because it's really important to us to be able to maintain a strong mental health because things happen to us, just like this storm that hit us. Um, but I got to tell you the rest of the story. I wasn't there. I was at a conference an hour away, more than an hour away from our school where all this starts going down. I'm getting these emails, I'm getting these texts, I'm going, what is happening? So I made two phone calls, both to my assistant principal, to find out what they were doing and give a heads up of some of the things that had been coming through from our superintendent. And then I let it go. You see, there was nothing I could do. I was an hour away, hour and a half away, uh, approximately, probably worse at that particular time with the weather. I wasn't going to get there. And so I had to leave it in their hands. And they were very capable. I could trust them. I have a great staff. I have great students. My assistants are second to none. I got some great counselors. My administrative assistants, they run the school. They're awesome. So I can trust them. I can trust their judgment. I can trust what they're going to do. They've been trained. They know what to do. And so I can leave it alone. And so I made no more phone calls. I got a text a little bit later in the evening, just kind of a follow-up. This is what happened. That's what God wants for us. When I told the story last week about Jesus being asleep, he's like, I have no control over that situation that was happening at my school. I had no control over that weather that was taking place. But I knew that those who were there were taking care of the matter. And the thing is that God is always there and always ready to take care of the matter. There's so much that's out of our control. And so when we're stressed, when we're worried, when we're concerned, God says, hey, it's out of your control. Control's an illusion in the first place. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll take care of it. And you just go on your way. Talk with me. Tell me what's on your mind. And I'll help you through this. But give it to me. And that's his plan. That's his desire for us. So this year, wellness is our focus, the spiritual, mental, and emotional side. And next week, we're going to talk another piece about the spiritual when we finish the story of Jesus calming the winds in the water. So tune in next week. God bless.